Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Sajad Ali and you are watching my YouTube and Facebook page Professor Sajad Official. In our today's lecture, I would like to discuss about noun because this is a very fundamental approach in our competitive exam. So I would like to suggest all of you, if you are looking for any job opportunities and if you are willing to discuss or want to sit any competitive exams, at that time this is a mandatory topic for all of you that you have to focus and listen carefully. And in our today's lecture, I would like to cover all your queries about noun, and this is our basic approach to advanced approach. First of all, I would like to discuss about the kinds of noun. These are specific kinds of noun. Then we will move to cases of nouns, and finally we will discuss about the identification of noun, which we deal in our competitive exams as well as in MDCAT, ECAT and other competitive exams. So this is a very by look this is a simple topic, but keep in mind this is a very effective approach to your competitive exam. So let's start about noun. As all of you are familiar that noun is a name of a person, place or thing. Name of a person, place or thing is called your noun. Whenever we talk about noun, this is a name of a person, place or thing. किसी भी चीज़, जगह के नेम को हम नाउन कहते हैं. And keep in mind whenever we talk about noun like Ali, Karachi, Lahore, these are your noun. And first of all, I would like to narrate you about the kinds of noun, and initially I would like to tell you about the proper noun. So proper noun is a very basic thing that denotes a particular thing which is called your proper noun. We can say denotes a particular or specific thing or place. किसी भी चीज़ के ख़ास जिसको हम कैटेगराइज कर देते हैं, नाम दे देते हैं, that belongs to your proper noun. For instance, I can write here Ali. Ali is your proper noun. And in city like Lahore, this is your proper noun. And finally I gave you here wrote some examples, and I will discuss about these examples. But first of all, you have to give a glimpse and overview these kinds of noun. Okay, then finally we will discuss about these. Let's talk about common noun. This is a particular name of something, and this is a common name of something which is not specific. We can say common name of something is called your common noun. Common thing we categorize to, like we can say here this is Ali, and we categorize Ali and we can say here boy. So this is common noun. And then let's talk about collective noun. Collective noun is a group of things when we give a specific thing to denote some particular things are collective things. For example, we can say in a class there are a lot of students, 20 or 25 students are sitting, and we can simply say that this is a class. So here this is class. We can say here collective noun, group or collection of similar things. Group or collection of similar things is called your collective noun, and this is class. Let's talk about material noun. Material is a matter or substance of which things are made. Material, matter or substance by which things are made. Matter or substance जिसकी मदद से हम चीज़ें बनाते हैं, that is your material noun. For instance, we can say here this is gold. This is a material noun. And finally we will discuss about abstract noun. And abstract noun is your quality, action or feelings जिनको हम ना तो देख सकते हैं ना टच कर सकते हैं, that belongs to your abstract noun. Okay, for instance we can say here quality of something, feelings, or we can say here actions. In quality we can say cleverness, youth. This is cleverness. is your quality, cleverness, quality. Feelings, feeling we can say here happy, and action is your movement. And instead of happy, this is we can write here any specific thing, like this is youth, this is more appropriate. So these are some specific things which we discussed in details about your kinds: proper, common, collective, material and abstract noun. Now let's talk about your some example. This is given exercise and we will discuss about these underlined word that either which belongs to common, proper, collective, material or abstract noun. So finally, first of all, there is a first sentence: Shaheen Shah is the best player of our team. So first of all, Shaheen Shah is underlined and this is a specific name of a man. किसी बंदे के particular name को क्या कहते हैं हम? प्रॉपर नाउन कहते हैं. सो दिस इज प्रॉपर नाउन. आई कैन राइट हेयर प्रॉपर नाउन. PN stand for proper noun. Next is player. Player is a common noun. For instance, in a team 11 players are playing, so you can simply say that that player is good, but you didn't tell us about the specific name of a person. So in this case we can say this is a common noun. Player is a common noun. We can say here CN. This is common noun. And team in a team 11 players are playing, so we can say that this is a group of people are playing and we simply categorize in one term, that is team. So this is collective noun. CN, collective noun. Now look here. First of all, Shaheen Shah is the best player of our team. Shaheen Shah is representing a particular name, so this is plural proper noun. एंड प्लेयर, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हमने देखा हमें एक प्लेयर नजर आया, दैट इज कॉमन नाउन. उसको हमने नाम दे दिया शाहीन शाह का, तो वो प्रॉपर नाउन बन गया. जबकि उस टीम में था तो टीम को हमने कलेक्टिव नाउन कह दिया. तो ये हमारे पास इसके गिवन एग्जांपल है. नेक्स्ट मूव टू आवर नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल. ओके, एंड नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस इज योर the jury has given its decision. Jury is a group of judges which decide about any case. So we can say here this is a group of people. We can simply categorize this jury into collective noun. And has given its decision. Decision is this is quality. So we can say here this is abstract noun. Abstract noun. Next is alcohol is injurious to health. Look here, alcohol is material noun and injurious to health. Health is again your you can say here abstract noun. ना तो हम इसे देख सकते हैं ना छू सकते हैं. This is abstract noun. This necklace is made of gold. Next example is this necklace. Necklace is not a name of particular necklace. ये just common noun है. So we can say here this is a common noun, क्योंकि ये नेकलेस का नेम नहीं है. एंड नेक्स्ट इज मेड ऑफ गोल्ड. गोल्ड इज योर मटेरियल, सो दिस इज मटेरियल नाउन. गोल्ड, नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल इज गोल्ड इज अ प्रेशियस मेटल. दिस गोल्ड इज अगेन मटेरियल नाउन. एंड प्रेशियस मेटल, मेटल इज ऑल ऑफ योर फैमिलियर कि ये किसी भी चीज का वो है, कॉमन नाउन है. तो वी कैन से हियर दिस इज कॉमन नाउन. We are not talking about silver, gold, so this is common noun. So these are some specific examples. And so now let's talk about cases. Cases are a very fundamental approach to your competitive exam. So in MCQs type exams, for instance FPSC, PPSC and further exams, so these are very fundamental approaches that I would like to suggest all of you that you have to focus on these if you want to grab any competitive exams like MCQs exam. So first of all is your nominative. Nominative, you can see here this is a subjective case. Nominative is your subjective case. For example, when a noun or pronoun function as the subject. When a noun or pronoun function as subject. Function as subject. I talked that when a noun or pronoun function as a subject, that case is called your nominative case. For instance, we can also say subjective case of noun. So for instance, example is Ali is a good teacher. Ali is a good teacher. Now this case is your subjective case or nominative case. Next is accusative case. Accusative case, this is objective case. Okay, accusative case, for instance, when object of a verb or when it is governed by a preposition. So keep in mind, when noun function as a function of noun as an object, या तो ये object की तरह काम करे, or we can say here governed by preposition, या इससे पहले कोई preposition अगर आप लिख देते हैं, so that simply we categorize into accusative case. So for instance, I saw her this evening. I saw her this evening. Now look here, this is your objective case and we can simply say here this is accusative case. Next is your possessive case. Possessive case shows ownership. Ownership, जब आप किसी चीज पर ओनरशिप दिखाते हैं, मलकियत दिखाते हैं, that case belongs to your possessive case. So for instance, we can say here a mother's love. A mother's love. Look here, this is we are simply possessing or giving ownership to your love of mother. So this is possessive case कि जब हम किसी चीज़ पर मलकियत दिखा देते हैं, so this is your ownership. Okay, and possessive case like we can say here my and our, we can say here them simply him, his. These are your possessive cases. Okay, and let's talk about, whenever we talk about possessive cases, then simply we categorize our ownership to your case. And now let's talk about vocative case. Vocative case is a very fundamental thing that we have to simply understand when addressing a person or thing. Simply addressing a person or thing, that is vocative case. Addressing a person or thing, जब आप किसी चीज़ को या किसी शख्स को एड्रेस करते हुए मुखातिब करते हुए बोलते हैं, so at that time that case is your vocative case. Sir, for instance, I can see here now, sir, what is problem? What is problem? Now look here, this sir, simply we are addressing to sir, this is vocative case. Or for instance, we can say here, come on girls. This is come on girls. Now look here, girls is your vocative case. These are your cases of noun, and these are very fundamental for your competitive exams. So simply you have to focus on these examples of cases and learn more and more examples, and then you can easily grab your position in any competitive exam. Now this is our okay, after this I would like to tell you about identification of your noun. This is also a very demanding question whenever we deal in classes. At that time simply student ask about identification, that how can we identify our noun, either in form of your clauses, phrases, or any other competitive exams. So first of all, we can identify our noun by ending letters. So keep in mind, हम कैसे ending letter से इसको identify कर सकते हैं. हमारा जो noun होता है simply ends होता है TION, SION and MENTING. Mostly we observe here that our noun ends on T-I-O-N, like we can say here, this is competition. Competition is tough. This is your T-I-O ending at T-I-O-N. S-I-O-S-I-O-N. This is, we can say here, concession. C-O-N-S double S-I-O-N, concession. Ment, M-E-N-T, this is movement. Okay, movement. This is a noun ending at M-E-N-T. And I-N-G, like smoking. These are your nouns. Okay, so simply we can understand that our sometimes noun ends at T-I-O-N, S-I-O-N, M-E-N-T and I-N-G. So this is the first thing that by which we can identify our noun. And next is your placement. This is very important, that how we can identify by placement कि उसकी noun की जगह कौन सी होती है. So simply first of all we can say that beginning of a sentence. Beginning of a sentence. ये किसी sentence की beginning में शुरू होता है. Like smoking is injurious to health. Smoking is injurious to health. Injurious to health. Now smoking is at the beginning of sentence. This is your noun. Okay, and next we can say here कि इसकी दूसरी placement at the end of sentence भी होती है. End of sentence. The doctor forbade smoking. यही एग्जाम्पल हम ले लेते हैं. The doctor forbade or forbade smoking. Now look here, position of noun is at the end of sentence, and this is your we can identify by placement of ending at the end of sentence. Next is your finally third thing is that we simply categorize the word written after the words written after my, our, your, his, etc. इनके बाद आने वाले जो वर्ड्स होते हैं वो भी नाउन कहलाते हैं. लाइक माई पेन, माई बुक, आवर, यूअर, हिज. ओके, दीज आर पोजेसिव केसेस ऑफ नाउन. एंड इनके बाद जो नाउन आएगा, वर्ड आएगा, वो मोस्टली क्या होगा, आपका नाउन होगा. This is our final approach towards the identification of your noun by function. So how can we identify that our noun, how it functions in a sentence? So first of all, in first step, I would suggest you that, and I would like to narrate you that as a subject. So simply we can say here as a subject. Subject की जगह पे वर्क करेगा as a subject. So as we can say here, the children are playing. The children or the child is playing. And next is as an object. As object. Object की तरह भी काम करता है ये noun. As we can say, he teaches her. This her is your noun. Child is here noun. And third thing is your as a complement. As a complement. As a complement, for instance, he is a teacher. This is he is a teacher. Now look here, he is subject and teacher is complement. So this is your noun, we can identify that as a complement your noun works. And finally, last one is your showing possession. Showing possession. Okay, and finally, last one is showing possession. Showing possession. This book is Ali's. This book is Ali's. Okay, this book is Ali's, and this our approaches towards your noun, and these are very fundamental approaches, so you have to focus on these, and I will answer you about your queries in comment section, so you may easily ask any question regarding your noun. And I would like to again suggest you that अगर आप basic level के student हैं, आप advanced level पे approach करना चाह रहे हैं, so this is our series of grammar, and this is initial and first lecture about noun. So simply learn about this, and whenever you wanna ask any question or query, you may easily comment us and we will respond you. So finally we will carry this approach towards next level, like our other parts of speech and grammar approach. So you have to join us. And finally, I would like to request to all of you that for your support, it is necessary to subscribe, share our YouTube channel, Professor Sajad Official. Thank you. Best of